Hello and welcome back to another YouTube video of mine. Now, about sometime early January, I got an email through, or did I even get an email or did I just check? I can't remember, but I was notified in some form, either by myself or YouTube itself, that I had become a YouTube partner, which is something I've been working to for a while. Now, becoming a YouTube partner doesn't mean all that much initially, but it does mean that you can start earning money from your videos. So what I wanted to do is show you exactly how much I've earned over the past 30 days or so, just under 30 days, I think. So basically my first month of being monetized as a booktuber. Now, there's a few things I'm also going to run through first. I just don't want to jump straight to the figure because that wouldn't make a great video. I need to talk about a few caveats. So let's get into it and let's get into how much I'm now earning on YouTube. So first off, I just wanted to talk about how long I've been using my YouTube. So you can see my first YouTube video was actually uploaded on the 19th of January 2024. So this time last year, or about, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, last year. I've been uploading fairly consistently, I would say once every couple of weeks or so since then, and it's been good fun. I've enjoyed it. The difficult elements of it are obviously coming up with creative ideas, coming up with something that's slightly original, just sometimes coming up with content at all. The big issue with any sort of content creation, and something I think when people think, oh, it's not a proper job, it's not hard or anything like that, is not exactly the process of creating itself. It's the pressure you then begin to feel to consistently keep up with it. Any sort of job, sometimes the hardest part of the job is going and doing it every single day. If somebody said to you, you can go do your job for fewer amount of days in a week, you would. If somebody said to you, you could choose when you do your own job, then you would. However, with any sort of kind of content creation, people out there are like, well, you can do it as often as you want. It's like, yeah, but if I want to be successful here, I can't. I have to be consistent. I have to do it either every day or a couple of times a week, or choose some sort of consistency. And I think that's an element that people don't quite understand sometimes with a lot of social media things. So that's something I just wanted to kind of clarify in terms of YouTube and in terms of my consistency when I've been uploading. So since then, I have uploaded, I don't know how many videos. I'm looking down at the moment because I've got my laptop in front of me and I'm going to share some content with you in a second, obviously showing you some of the screen recordings and that sort of stuff of my content. But I've uploaded, I don't know, I'm not sure if it shows me anywhere. So according to my profile, it says I've uploaded 167 videos, which is fine. That's sounds a lot more actually than it feels like I've created, but there we go. And as I said, I've been uploading once every couple of days or so. So due to the way that YouTube works, you can't actually see analytics for a long period of time. I think a lot of analytics are like that these days, but YouTube focuses mainly on the last 90 days worth of content. So I can't show you the stats and figures for every single one of those videos that I've uploaded without kind of scrolling through it. And if that's something you want to see at some point, like here is every analytic of every video I've ever done. I can do a video on that. It's not going to be thrilling for everybody, but it might be there. But essentially, here are the last 90 days of content for me. So in my videos, I've had 13.9 thousand new viewers, 2.8 thousand on shorts, and one in a live stream, which I've then gone on to delete. I tried a bit of gaming. It didn't really work. My software wasn't really working, but that's a stat that's on here. And returning viewers, we've had 3,000. Shorts, we've had 1,000. And then the live stream was 2. Over subscribers, I've gained 382 from videos and 14 from shorts. In terms of views over the last 90 days, we'll call 3 months. 24.3 thousand views on my videos, 5.8 thousand on my shorts and 3 on the live stream. And published content, I've published 23 shorts and 12 videos over the last 90 days. So you can get a rough estimate there that I'm doing about 4 videos a month, which isn't actually 2 a week. I need to up my game if I want to earn some serious money. And what we can see here is viewers across formats. So videos only is 63%, watching both is 16%, and shorts only is 21%. So you can see, so videos and shorts are obviously different. Videos is everything long, this kind of landscape, and then shorts are your short, smaller, less than 3 minutes things. Impressions, we've got 423.3 thousand impressions. 72.4% is from YouTube recommending my content to people. So it's appearing on their feeds, just random, like, here you go, here's something similar to something you watched. It's Luke, watch that. He's sick. 4.6% click-through rate, and a click-through rate basically means when they see the content on the homepage, they actually then click through. Views from impressions, 19.5 thousand then. 4 minutes and 26 average video duration, which means people watch my videos for on average 4 minutes and 26 seconds, which is actually quite a lot. I feel like that is a decent amount of time. I know my videos are often 20, 25 minutes long, but I feel like that's not too bad an amount of time actually. And then watch time from impressions, 1.4 thousand hours, and that's over the past 90 days. There's loads of other figures in here, so we could find out that browse features is 61.8% of how viewers found me. YouTube search is 12.5%, 10.3% is their shorts feed, etc. So over the past 90 days, 10.3% of people found me via the shorts feed. So that's just some initial kind of stats there in terms of my content, just to help you gain an understanding of where I am in terms of the views and things before we get into the figures. So now let's jump into the actual monetary side of things, how much I've earned, that sort of thing. Okay, so this is my channel analytics page here. And what we can essentially see here is we've earned a different amount of, depending on the day, depending on whatever. So I started earning money, it looks from around the 12th of January. So I think I was initially monetized on the 11th of January, but then it takes 24 hours for things to kind of catch up. Now, what you can do when you are allowed to monetize is monetize all of your old videos. And that's why it takes a while, because it can essentially then analyze. I don't know if it's using AI or what, it's using some sort of analyzer to essentially decide which of your old videos are okay. Now, I think nearly all of my videos are fine. There may have been one or two where I had some music from CapCut that wasn't overly okay to use, copyright music or something like that. So they weren't monetized, which is fine. That's simple. Everything else is monetized. That doesn't mean you get paid for all the views that have already been on those videos. You only would then get paid if new views came up on those videos. But it does mean that you will get paid for old videos if people go and find those sort of things, which is something I think a lot of people like about YouTube. It's why gaming YouTube accounts do really well, because you have series of games. So what people will often do is, unlike my content where someone may be looking for fantasy books and they go and find my top 10 fantasy books video or something like that, and that's them done. When you've got a YouTube series, they might see part 7 of X game being played, and they think, oh, I've got part 1, and then you've got 7 parts, and they're watching 7 videos of one game because they like that game, and if they like the person, they go and watch more. So that's why gaming YouTube is huge and a massive money earner, and why some of the richest people on YouTube are gamers, because you get the whole series element. Plus, there's an argument here that it's a little bit easier to just record 7 15, 20-minute slots of you gaming than it is to come up with 7 different videos in terms of books. But there's an element as to why and how this kind of works. So as you can see, I started earning money from the 12th where I earned 20p, the 13th I earned 68p, 35p, 18p, 93p, 41p, 34p, 44p, 19p, 9p, 18p, 85p, 85p on the 24th, £1.56 on the 25th, £1.18 on the 26th, 58p on the 27th, 33p, 23p, 81p, and then on the last day I earned 75p, which totaled around £11.12. Now these are estimated revenue. This isn't exactly specific because there's different factors into it, but it's estimated that I earned about £11.12p in January. Now, obviously that wasn't the whole of January. There might have been a bit more. In February, we've had a bit of a slower start. I've not uploaded quite as regularly. So in February, we're looking more at 24p. Then we're looking at 34p, 70p, 68p, 24p, 27p, 13p, and 31p as of yesterday, I believe that is. So that equates to around £2.92 that I've earned so far in February, and we're currently on the 10th of February, so that's actually 2 days ago, so it takes about 48 hours to catch up. So that's how much I've kind of earned since I've done everything kind of over then. We'll have a quick look now to see which content was providing the best kind of revenue for these sort of things. So you can see here, I've set the custom time to be around the 10th of January, which when I think I got monetized. You can see all sorts of figures here. You can see my final estimated revenue is £13.78. And you can see my top revenue video is £4.65 for my short books to get you out of reading slump. Now I have no idea how this is calculated. I have no idea why my only other popular videos are about £1.80, but that one's £4.68. I don't know. Yes, that got a lot of views, I suppose. And that's probably my most viewed video within that time frame. So there you go, there's your answer. In terms of RPM, which is the figure essentially that it works out of how much revenue per minute, I think it is, or something like that, is £2.61 on that video. This video here, my 7 must-read dystopian novels that blew my mind, was £3.53. I have no idea how they calculate any of this sort of stuff. It's essentially to do with the niche and the area that you're in. For example, finance videos do really, really well. Gaming does really, really well. I don't know. I think it's how much the advertisers are willing to pay to go into that sort of kind of category. I stick mine down as entertainment because there isn't like a books category. They were down as gaming at one point, which is, I saw quite a drop off in terms of views then. They weren't getting the right views because they weren't gaming. They were coming up in the wrong area. So now I've put them down as entertainment. I'm hoping that improves. But that gives you a better look as to where I am in terms of content here, in terms of actual revenue, in terms of how much I earn. So over the next couple of months, I think the idea is going to be that I just work harder. The more videos you put up, the better you do. The issue you find sometimes here though, is I have videos that get me, I don't know, 3,000 to 10,000 views, that sort of stuff. The two most popular videos I've ever done were just involved the word shocking in the title, and that got a lot of content. I imagine this video might do quite well because it involves revenue. I don't know. Lol, when you're looking at it, it's got like 3 views and nobody's clicked on it, nobody's commented, that sort of thing. I'm hoping this just gives you a bit of an insight into what it's like in the background. I'm not an instant millionaire. That's not how YouTube works at all. I don't imagine this will ever be a massive source of income unless I change the way that I do YouTube. Realistically, if you want this probably to be a bigger earner for you, you need to be doing videos every single day. You need to be doing videos of a high quality. You need to be doing videos where people come back quite a lot. You need to be doing videos on a different niche or topic. I think BookTube is never going to be a big earner for people, mainly I think to do with the fact that it's hard to do content every single day. Yes, you say, well, if somebody's willing to watch a person game in 8, 9, 20 different episodes, why wouldn't they watch you read? And there's a much different thing there. Could I just stick up a video of me reading for like 2 hours that people sit and like have in the background? Yeah, but I don't know if I've ever sat and read for 2 hours in my life, so that'd be quite a hard video to do. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful. I know it's been a bit bitty. I know it's been quite short. I know it's not maybe giving you all the information you want, and I'm hoping this isn't too painful to edit because this was quite painful to record. I was trying not to give away too much of my details, and I'm gonna have to check really hard in my editing to make sure I've not doxed myself or given away some monetary information here. Either way, hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how YouTube's going for you. Let me know if this was more than you expected, less than you expected. Let me know how of any YouTube videos I could get a lot of money from. That'd be fantastic. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, because subscribing is what helps down here, and also watching hours and hours of my videos also helps. But thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next video. Goodbye.